Hey, I'm Mr. Lanes, and I am ABC's instructional technology specialist. And I had the opportunity to lead and facilitate many of the sessions that we had with our ABC Future Ready Task Force with an emphasis on well-being. So before I get started, we just want to thank ISTE and Pinterest for this opportunity to have this dedicated, intentional time to really lean into something that collectively our team really feel is important. And we also feel that there's a sense of urgency to address this now. We can't wait. We can't continue to say that, oh, we need to empower our students. We need to empower our parents to know more about AI, or to our students to make more ethical decisions. Like, we need to jump on this now. So we're really excited for that opportunity because it allowed us to look at our current guidance, it allowed us to look at our current practices and identify what we're calling opportunity gaps. And we feel that we have addressed those gaps or in the process of doing so. So we like to share a little bit of our journey, and I'm going to slide over to a slide deck and walk you through what we did as a district during this time where we got to really embrace digital well-being. At ABC Unify, we created what was called a Future Ready Task Force. And we joked about the fact that through our process, it actually became a Present Ready Task Force. We emphasized digital well-being in one of our task forces, and that's what you're going to see today. On slide 1, you will find a link on the opening slide that will take you to a narrative. If you prefer to read about our journey, you can go ahead and scroll through there. You can see the 2 teams that we created. And at the end, you'll see some links to some resources. There's the slide deck overview that I'm going to flip back to in just a minute. There's the ABC AI Wellness Hub that we created for our parents. It's a website. Some well-being apps that we vibe coded together as part of our journey. They're a lot of fun, and they're very effective in establishing a well-being mindset. And then hopefully we're going to get all our testimonials lined up here for you. We go back to our task force slide deck. Let me just walk you through what happened. So through the process, we identified 2 critical gaps in our community's AI readiness, and we organized ourselves into 2 dedicated teams to address them. Team 1 was our parent digital awareness team, and their responsibility was to give parents the knowledge and the resources to confidently navigate technology with their children, and to reinforce the guidance and expectations that we're providing at school. Team 2 was our student digital empowerment team, and their responsibility was to give students the tools and the strategies to own their own digital lives responsibly. So this is all about empowerment. It's 2 sides. It's the same coin. Let me walk you through what each team was able to build. For parents, we created the Digital Awareness Parent Hub. Now, that's a one-stop resource center, a website that contains a knowledge base, some curated, accessible information for parents. You're going to see it in a minute. I'll preview it. Some resources for them so they can create those healthy boundaries within their home. Some activities, especially designed to open up that dialogue so there can be a common language and a common goal or expectation as to how everybody in the home can make digital wellness a priority. And then the second phase of this particular team was to create workshops. So we designed a series of 4 workshops. They'll be held quarterly, and we fleshed out one of the workshops, which I'll show you in just a minute. And the other 3, we have an outline and the bones of which we just need to flesh out. But it's going to be a very exciting opportunity for our parents to continue to stay connected and to truly become a community in making all of us more healthy in our use of technology. Let's take a look at the Wellness Hub. At just a click, it'll take you here, and you can see that we really want to emphasize the part about family being an important partner in everything that we do. There's links here that will take them to different sections in this web page. We started with just the basics, like what is AI? You'll see that there are drop-down menus. It has a narrative for them to read and additional links. And the rest are just those frequently asked questions that I've heard from parents in some of the work that we've already done. And I found that many of them don't know what their students are using AI for in their schoolwork. And they're usually pleasantly surprised to find out that we are still emphasizing those important research-based strategies that we know work within education, and then looking to leverage tech when it is appropriate, when it can help with differentiating, making learning more personal, making it more engaging. And we always lean into our philosophy here at ABC, which is HI plus AI. That's human intelligence paired with artificial intelligence that really gets the most out of leveraging that powerful technology tool. We also want to get specific on the tools that we have so parents can read up on the different tools that students have access to when they're in the classroom. And then you can continue to read, but there's other important questions that need to be addressed that will help parents get an understanding of the power of AI and how it's used and the guidance and the safeguards that we have in place here at ABC. I talked about a workshop. So we have a series of workshops, and I wanted to show you how the first one is going to be fleshed out. So the theme of the first workshop is building a healthy technology foundation at home. And we're going to walk parents through some information. We're going to give them some tangible examples so they can start to wrap their heads around how technology works, how it was designed, how it is potentially addicting to students and to themselves. So we want them to really become knowledgeable and comfortable. And I think that is the key step into what will become conversations. And conversations can then become practices. And practices then become just ubiquitous and a part of everything that they do. And then you have a healthy household. We wanted to make sure that they understand that there's good screen time and there's not so good screen time. That a ban on screen time is usually not the answer. It's going to definitely create a conflict in the home if we're just taking screens away without having a conversation. We really want to empower our parents to understand that there is what we call distracting screen time. Kids like to call it brain rot screen time. And then there's a productive screen time. So understanding that there's a spectrum will be very important. And you can see that there's other tools here. We want parents to walk away equipped to start to make some of those conversations and want to be interested in learning even more. So you can see that there's the 4 different workshops that we have laid out for 2026-2027 school year. On the student side, our team took a different approach. Rather than just telling students what not to do, we focused on giving them the tools to make their own choices. That lives in 2 areas. We have the screen time self-regulation. So this is helping students build personal awareness and habits that support focus, balance, and overall well-being. It's really putting them in the driver's seat when it comes to their use of technology. and not letting technology drive what they do. And then we have the ethical and responsible AI use. We want students to think critically about how they use AI in their academic work and daily lives. We provide guidance and tools at ABC, but we wanted to make these more student-friendly, more sticky, so our students can really take some agency in the use of this very powerful tool. To bring this to life in a way students would actually engage with, we created something pretty exciting. It's called the Luminary Quest. And it's a gamified program that turns personal growth and wellness into a series of achievable adventures. And it's surrounded by these 4 passport editions you can see from left to right, building from TK all the way to high school on the right. And here's how it works. The program has 4 tiers. There's the scout level. I'm going to move over here. We have the scout level. We have tier 2, which is the explorer level. We have the architect and the ambassador. And then each tier is paired with age-appropriate challenges. And those challenges are built around healthy tech habits, AI responsibility, digital citizenship, and personal reflection. Students earn these physical stickers or digital badges. We haven't really worked that out yet. We're thinking tangible physical stickers for the elementary school, and then we move to the digital, transition to digital for middle and high school as they complete certain activities. If I go back a couple slides, there's a link here, the Luminary Quest Challenges. Clicking that link will take you to what we had in mind, the different activities, the tasks that are available for students to try and to earn their badges. So we're pretty excited about that. And we'll be leaning into that a little bit more, fleshing that and completing it as we finish up. Just to complete it, as students complete all 4, right, they're going to earn their Luminary badge. And we just want to make sure that it's going to get to the point where they're not just collecting rewards. We want it to be not just an extrinsic thing, but it's really going to be intrinsic as students start to feel that they are prioritizing their mental health in a way that is actually fun, and they're going to see that it's actually very meaningful. And then finally, just to sum it all up, what we love most about the work that we've done is how it wraps around our whole community. Educators are going to feel supported with the guidance for teaching responsible AI digital literacy, and seeing that there are connections now outside of the guidance we've already provided to reinforce the expectations and the guidance that they have been attempting to give to their students. For parents, the missing piece, I feel like having them be informed and knowledgeable and providing them resources and tools with these workshops we have planned is really going to help guide their families. And then, of course, the most important piece in this community puzzle are the students. So we have some tools to help them with self-regulation, with ethical decision-making as they become not only responsible consumers of digital content, but responsible creators. So together, we are empowering parents with awareness, and we're empowering students with agency. And that combination is really going to make this digital wellness or well-being campaign sustainable.